Hi, it's Tanya with Red Cardinal Crafts, and today I'm in my craft room and I'm about to do some organizing, and in order to do that, I'm going to be using the EVERSPRUCE app. This is the coolest app. It's exactly what I was looking for. I discovered it last fall, and it is the coolest thing. So, I have actually been talking with the creator of this app. Her name is Carol. She is lovely and she is so generous that I'm able to do a giveaway for you guys. So she has given me 2 giveaways for this channel and 2 giveaways on my other channel, my Little Pink Cottage. 2 lucky winners are going to get to use this app for an entire year for free. So you might want to stick around and watch this video. I'm going to be organizing my craft supplies specifically for my craft shows. So my craft show supplies, my products, I'm going to have all that organized. I'm not going to have to dig through bags anymore to know what's in the bags. It's going to be lovely. So I'm going to flip my phone around and show you on my iPad how you use the app. But first, you might notice that there's a little cardinal that's on my shirt, and he's saying, bring crafts. I'm on my kneeling stool and I can't get up. Bring crafts to the people. Red Cardinal Crafts with a little bus. This is my latest design, and it's over on Redbubble. The link is down below, and you can get this on stickers, magnets, bags, t-shirts, aprons. I'm just saying. So you might want to check that out. And then you can have your own shirt too, and you can bring crafts to the people. So, all right, let me flip my phone around and we'll get started, and I'll show you how cool the EVERSPRUCE app is. So this is the EVERSPRUCE app. I have it here. It's like a magenta color square with a little white box. And you open up the app. Now I have things in here already just because I've been using this app. So what's neat about this is that you can store things by area. So these are my areas that I have in the house. You can store within those areas, you can store boxes. It doesn't have to be a box. It can be over here. I have my bookshelf. And then you could go to items, and it shows you the items that you have within those boxes, which are in those areas. So for here, I have some areas set up already. I added my craft room. So in my craft room so far, I have my bookshelf, and when I'm looking at my bookshelf, it shows me some of my books that I have on there. I just started working on that yesterday. I have an area under my stairs down here in the basement, and that shows all the things that I have stored underneath there. I have some rocking chairs, I have an old TV, and I have some empty boxes, the microwave box, I have the TV box, my computer box, and all that. So that's really cool. This area here is behind the curtain, which is now currently my craft room. So I have to go back in and change that. But so these are the areas that I have. You can do living room, you could do kitchen, you could do bathroom, you can do all these things. Then what you can do is go into boxes, and these show what boxes are in these areas. Now, if you're doing an area of the living room, you can go in and then you can do, cabinet next to fireplace or whatever. And then you go in and do your items and show what items are in that cabinet, which is in your living room. The other really neat thing is that you can go down here to search. So say you don't remember what area you put it in or what box it's in or whatever. That's what is so great about this app. So, I have these stockings and they have hearts on them, and I wanted them for Valentine's. So I can type in stocking. I can type in heart. Let's just try heart and see what comes up. Here we go. So anything that had a heart on it, I made a comment. So this one has the heart with the cardinal on it, the bells with the heart, the gnome holding the heart, and here's the stocking. So I just went into there. It shows that it's in the basement. It's with the Christmas stuff. So there it is there. And it's in bin number 3. So there's bin number 3. Here's all the other items that are in bin number 3, along with those stockings that I was looking for. So that was so cool and saved me so much time and effort at Valentine's, because it was the night before and I was like, I want to use those stockings that have the hearts on them. So there they are there. And I went down and I put the quantity, which is 6. And I just did a description. I put IKEA, red with gray trim and white heart. So again, if you don't remember where they are or what they are, but you remember the color, you can go in and you can search Let me just type in gray, and it'll bring up anything that has gray. So I have gray clothespins. I have my cardinal with the gray little scarf on. I have my gray gnomes. We have a gray duffel bag, and the heart. These had hearts. Now, when you take the picture, sorry, the gray trim. When you take a picture, it doesn't recognize the color. You have to go down and put it in your description. So with the bows here that I use on my railing, I go down here and I put in red, gray, and black bows for the inside railing. There they are there. They're in bin number 9. How cool is this? Let's say I'm looking for something and I want to loan something to a neighbor. So let's just say we want to loan out the waste bags. So it's not going to show it in the areas because I don't have a waste bag area. I don't have a waste bag box per se. I have it in items. So I go into items and it shows all the waste bags that we have. Now, if I want to loan this to somebody, I know it's in my basement. I know it's in the bag bin. Here's all the bags that are in the bin with it. This is what that bin looks like. I can go to that bin. I can click on this, find it, and then I can go down here and check it out. So I can click on this, and that means that that item is now checked out. So I've loaned it. You can go back in. You can do edit. You can edit your entry and just say loaned to Sarah May 4th. Okay, and then you can just hit save, and then you can go back out and just go to home. If I want to go into my items and figure out, well, which items have I loaned to somebody, you can go into search, and you can go into checked out, and you can click on that, and it'll show the item that you've checked out to somebody. I can click on it, go down to my notes, loan to Sarah on May 4th. So how cool is that? If you're done loaning it to Sarah, you can go back in, edit that note out. You can take it off checked out. So then when you go back out here, take off your checked out thing. If you do want to go back in and double check to see if you've loaned anything, it's empty. It's gone. How fun is this? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and I'm going to take a picture of the shelf that my craft bags are on, and then I'm going to show you how I do this for all the items. Okay, so now I've taken a picture of the shelf, so I want to add, so you go down to plus, and I want to add a new area. So the area is going to be the shelf. Now you can take a picture, so I could take the iPad over and take a picture of it, or I took the picture on my phone and airdropped it to my iPad. So it's in here. So I tap on that, I hit done, and here is my shelf. Okay, so the name of the area, I'm just going to call it Basement Shelf by Furnace. And then I'm going to put the description, and it's going to be the brown IKEA shelf, which we have had forever. So I'm going to hit done. So now this area has been added. So here is my area. Within this area, I'm going to add a box. Now this isn't going to be a box, it's going to be a bag. So add a new box to this area. I'm going to hit add, and I'm going to take a picture. I'm just going to take it with my iPad here because I'm going to put a number on it. Let's see if my markers are going to behave today. Okay. So I'm going to write box number 1. And I'm going to stick that in the front little pocket. All right. And now I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay. And now I need to do a unique box name. So it's going to be bag. You know what? I'll do IKEA bag. I can never. There we go. IKEA bag number 1. And then I'm going to do craft show. I'm just going to say craft show. All right. Then I'm going to say done. Okay. So now in this bag, I want to add some items. So I'm going to go in and do add a new item to this box. and I have some of this like brown sizzle stuff that I would put in gift boxes. So I'm going to take a picture of that. So here it is here. I'm just going to do a name of the item. So I'm just going to do brown gift box filler, because I would use this in boxes. Description, I'm just going to say that it's brown paper. And then that's it. I have one of them, so you can change your quantity here. I only have one, and I'm just going to hit save, and there we go. And here it is here. So if you go out to the like home again, here's my shelf, here's the bag on the shelf, and here is what is in the bag. Now I'm going to take pictures of other things that I have. Now I have an entire bin of stuff, so I can do some batch photos. So I have some of my Calgary pop-up cities, and do I have my Seattle ones in here? Yes. So I have a Calgary one, I have a Seattle one. So let me just move these out of the way. I'm just going to take everything out of the bin. And I'm going to take pictures of these, and I'm going to do a batch of these ones. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new item, and I'm going to do batch mode. Okay, so add a new item for this box, and I can take a whole bunch of pictures. So I can do my Calgary one, and it just puts it down here. I'm going to do Seattle. Put that over here. I'm going to do my little pop-up card like that. And I also have sticker. Oh, I have these little pictures. I have some gnomes. So let me just do these, just to do these right quick so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got gnome, 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 and gnome. Okay, then I can hit save. All right, then you can go back in and do the input for each of these items. So I don't have to do this right now. I can leave this and come back to it later, and I can close out. So if I'm sitting around later and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to label all the label all those things that I did, I can go into my bag, and here's all my items. Now they have exclamation mark in green because I didn't label those yet. So I can go into Calgary, I can call it my pop-up city. I can go down here, I can do the description, it's my Calgary one. And then I can go into quantity. So I can change the quantity, I can count the ones I have. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 of those. So I can change my quantity. I can go down here to 12. I can say okay, and we're good to go, and save. And then when I go into there, that one's all good to go. I can go into Seattle. I can do the same thing, pop up city, and type in Seattle. And my quantity, I have 2 of those. And I can hit save, and we're done. I can also put the value. I can change the value because I sell those for $20. And I can put the value of those in there. So there we go. And it's saved, and that one's good as well. Now these ones here, I could label each one and say gnome with blue shoes, gnome with green shirt, gnome with red shirt, shoes, or whatever. I could go, you know what, they're all just my gnome paintings, and I could just go in, do this one, change the quantity to 4, and just call it a day and say that I have 4 gnome pictures, and then I could delete these other ones. So this is just the coolest thing, and I'm going to be able to organize all my stuff. So now if I go back and I'm getting ready for my craft show, or someone places an order and I need to find something, I can just go in let's just go all the way back out. I can just go to search. I can type in Calgary, look in my items, and there's my thing. I can go in and it's in bag number 1 on the shelf by the furnace. This app is the coolest thing. I'm going to organize all my craft supplies and just take pictures of them, and then it's done. It's finished. If in the meantime I sell one of my Calgary things, I can go in, edit it, I can change my quantity and put that I have 11 of them, and I can just change it. So this is just game changing. I love this app. So that is the EVERSPRUCE app. I love this thing. What I love about it is that I'm a very visual person, and what I like is that I can see all my stuff without having to see it out in my house. I can have it in a bag or a box neatly on a shelf, but then I can look at my app and I can see exactly what's in that box. I don't have to tear everything apart trying to find things. So I love this. You can use it in any room of your house. You could use it in the garage. You can use it in the shed. You could use it for camping. We have neighbors. There's 2 of them out there that have trailers, and I always see them loading. There's like an underneath like cubby that you can put stuff in. So if you get out in the middle of the forest and it starts to rain, you just go on your app and you know that your tarps are in bin number 2. And all your other campers are struggling because they don't know about this wonderful app. So yeah, to win this contest, what I would like you to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell while you're there. You might as well hit the bell, and that alerts you to when I have a new video up. But if you could like and subscribe, go down to the comments and just put EVERSPRUCE, and then tell me what you would do with this app. What would you organize in your house, in your shed, in your whatever? Just tell me what you would do with this app, what you would organize, and how this would change your life, because it's certainly changed mine. And thank you again to Miss Carol, who is being so generous and letting me do this giveaway. So, all right, get your comments down below. I will do the winner on May 15th. 9 o'clock Mountain Time. So I believe that is a Saturday. Let me look at my calendar. Saturday, May 15th. So you got some time. It allows everyone to see this video. So you got some time. I will do both contests. I will pick some winners on Saturday, May 15th, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm out here in the mountains. So, yeah, stay tuned. We'll find out who the winner is. All right. So you guys, I hope you guys are good. Hope you're safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll be back with some more videos soon. All right. Take care, guys. See ya.